2. The journey was tough, a real test of their spirits. Leo and Buddy had to scramble over huge mountains of old worn-out tires. Imagine that, a mountain made of rubber. Then, they pushed their way through a strange, rustling jungle. But this wasn't a jungle of leaves and vines. It was a jungle of plastic bags, snagged on tree branches, hanging down like ghostly fingers. They rustled in the wind, a sad, empty sound. When they finally made it to the place where the silver stream was supposed to be, Leo just stopped and stared. His heart sank. The stream wasn't silver at all. It was a murky, silent mess, completely choked with plastic bottles, crinkly wrappers, and all sorts of forgotten trash. There was barely any water moving. Buddy, usually so playful, seemed to understand. He started digging with his paws, not looking for a bone this time, but trying to carve a small path for the water to break free. Seeing his best friend work so hard, Leo jumped in to help. He waded into the muck, pulling out sticky trash, piece by piece. His hands got muddy and tired, and his arms ached. It felt like an impossible task. Just when he felt like giving up, when his shoulders slumped and a sigh escaped his lips, he saw something that made him pause. Tucked into a low-hanging branch was a small bird's nest. But it wasn't made of twigs and leaves. It was woven together with colorful bits of plastic scraps of bags, shiny candy wrappers, and even pieces of a broken toy. Inside, 3 tiny baby birds chirped, looking up with confused little eyes. Leo realized with a jolt that the animals were trying to adapt, trying to build their homes with the junk humans had left behind. They were trying to live in a world that didn't make sense anymore. It was all too much. Tears welled up in Leo's eyes. He looked up at the silent, plastic-draped trees and shouted, "It's too much, Oliver! We're just one boy and one dog. How can we fix all of this?" Just then, Oliver the wise old owl glided down and landed on a branch nearby. He looked at Leo with his big, knowing eyes. "A single drop of rain feels small, Leo," Oliver said, his voice calm and steady. "Shared. But when many drops come together, they make a river and then an ocean. Resilience isn't about doing everything at once. It's about refusing to stop, about doing what you can until the light returns." Oliver's words were like a spark. Inspired, Leo looked at Buddy, who wagged his tail as if to say, "He's right." A new energy surged through them. They worked and worked, side by side, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. They pulled and dug and cleared, and finally, they heard it. A small, beautiful sound, a tiny trickle of clear water, breaking free from the dam of trash, singing its happy song as it danced over the stones, once again. It was a small victory, but it was a start.